Thank you to Patreon backers Corey Needs Sleep and Fan Major. Thank you again, guys.
If the basic idea of what's being displayed here was sexual abuse or anything like that is at all disturbing to you, I would suggest clicking off the video. I'm not going to show the Imager album. I already read it. It's far too graphic to show and far too long to show in a single video. You can see the evidence yourself in the Twitter link in the Twit-long link in the video below. But reading this was quite an experience, just to say the least.
I will basically read this to you, but I want to get some stuff out of the way first off. So first off, I'm not going to throw vitriolic hate towards any side, even if I, for whatever reason, thought Nairo was right here, even though I think Nairo is confirmed already that all these allegations are true indeed. In context of that, yeah, I'm not going to throw hate at each side. This is going to be a completely non-biased look at the situation. I will point out some logical flaws I see in an argument, but I will not say someone's wrong due to this. I will say what I believe personally at the end of the video, but the entire look through itself will be unbiased. So let's get started with this. This is from CaptainZack. I'm tired of living life of lies. If you're a family member of mine, do not read this post. I am not ready to talk about this stuff with you. I don't know if I'll ever be. I started playing Smash in tournament when I was 12 years old. 3 years later, when I was 15 years old, I had my first encounter at a Smash tournament. CEO Dreamland 2017 Friday night, April 14th, was the first time anything happened with Nairo, him being 20 years old at the time. Luckily, I recorded all my actions with someone on Discord. They're verifiable with timestamps that coincide with the others who had messaged. Now, this is actually something I want to briefly bring up before I start. I did see some people that were against the argument before Nairo admitted he did it, make the argument that since he doesn't have any physical proof, there's no reason to fully believe this. That would be an argument you use in a situation where you can get physical proof. I doubt that he wanted to record what he explains in the Imager album. So what he basically needs right now is legitimate timestamps, which he shows in the message. So let's keep going. I am not posting this with the intention of canceling Nairo. I would simply wish to tell him the truth about what happened. Well, tell the truth about what happened, not tell him. Even though in these messages I am the one initiating, I would just like to remind you I was 15 years old at the time. Nairo was 20 going on 21. I am not going to be manipulated into feeling like this was my fault any longer. Graphic. Okay. And it is graphic. This is a warning. No graphic images, but the way he describes is this album contains all of the evidence I have to share with everyone. I have asked for the consent of all persons I have screenshotted the conversations of and blurred their names and profile pictures out. I described all of the events that transpired during this weekend of CEO Dreamland and verified the actions with other references, tweets, messages, etc. This album also contains all of the evidence that I have of Nairo and his brother sending me money to keep me get quiet through PayPal. They attempted to use the fake PayPal name in hopes no one else would be able to track the money back to them. However, I can verify that Jeremy Toga PayPal was indeed Nairo's account by matching up the amount of money I have asked for with my text messages from Nairo. I was told that by doing my part, by not telling anyone about our relations, I'd receive financial help from him. The first $2,000 that was sent was equal to the amount that I would have received from my sponsorship had I not been dropped. This was after the Ali situation came to light. Nairo immediately started calling me because some people were trying to bring our situation to light. These are July phone logs. The second phone logs, August 13th, are confirmation of him sending $2,000 after calling me on the phone. We started using phone calls as our only means of communication, and he told me to delete my messages with him on every platform. My screenshot of calls on Messenger are 1, because I haven't repaid my phone bill, so I only have Wi-Fi available on my phone, no cellular service. 2, the only messages I currently have of our Messenger conversations. He called me today at around 12:40 p.m. and told me about Scrap Punk's Twitter post. He told me to reply a tweet what I did. 3, he called me right after he posted his tweet, then proceeded to repeatedly call me after I did not pick up his call. Nairo did not run his exact wording by me for this tweet, and he painted me to be something completely different than what he told me he would say. Now, the link to that tweet is gone. I believe it's because Nairo deleted his Twitter account or something along those lines. So the link is gone. That's all gone. I believe if you search up on Wayback Machine, you will find it. I'm tired of living a life of lies. I'm tired of covering up for someone else's mistakes. I would like to say, however, that I never once threatened Nairo coming public about my relations with him. The only reason I am saying my truth now is because having this experience weighing on me for 3 years of my life is too much for me to bear. I would like to deeply apologize for lying to all of you with my past tweets today. I just ask for your forgiveness. I do not want to cancel Nairo, nor do I wish him ill in the slightest. I just want to live the truth. So there's his post. So to basically verify his post entirely, I believe it's completely the argument at least makes sense. he showed verifiable timestamps and such. There is no physical evidence, but it's almost impossible in situations like these to get physical evidence. And also, he did show eyewitness testimony via the image albums, at least. The only thing I personally do not believe in this entire thing is when he said he's not posting this with an intention of canceling Nairo. I'm sorry to say I don't believe that. CaptainZack, by this point, this is July 2020, he was 15 during CEO Dreamland 2017, so he's about like 18 now. I believe he understands that after like previous situation like the Pro Jared situation, that allegation like this is extremely serious, and if it's proven true, which it was here, this would go immediately into canceling. That's not to say that anything here is wrong at all. I'm just saying I don't personally believe that he really didn't intend to cancel, because the making the post itself, like if you, especially if he's active on Twitter, he would have full understanding that making a post like this would start a canceling, which it has. There's that. Now I'm going to read Nairobi's tweet. It's going to be far shorter because he basically just admits what he did. So here is Nairo's tweet here. Once again, as I said, it's not that long at all. It's about 5 lines long, so it's not gonna be that long. We're gonna cap this off here. So he says, "I'm not making excuses. My behavior was wrong. I was wrong. I messed up tremendously. To Zack, I apologize for making you feel like you had to carry a burden all these years that is not fair to you. I am truly sorry. I am taking some time for self-reflection, and I am committed to getting help. I need to get better, grow, and learn. As a result, I will not be active on social media. I betrayed the people who trusted and depended upon me, the NRG esports staff who helped me professionally, and more importantly, the community who has supported and looked up to me for all these years. I failed you all. I am sorry." That's all he posted. If you look in the Twitter comments, once again, I'll link the post in the description. It's either people against him or people defending him. Do I believe this apology is genuine? It's hard to tell when something's genuine or not. I feel like he would have came clean instead of trying to set up all these lies, like how Zack explained in his tweet long. So that part is kind of weird to me. Now, the answer falls on the fact you want to forgive him or not. I think that's all depends on you. Personally, I feel this crime is a bit too heavy. I also barely know the guy, though, so I don't know. Once again, I can't tell if it's genuine or not because I barely know him. But from what I'm seeing here, from an outsider's perspective, it might be a genuine apology. It might, but I don't know for sure. It feels weird. So, yeah, that's honestly about it, guys. So, if you like this video, and if you want me to read the other accusations, because I've heard that Zack and Nairo aren't the only ones. So, if you want me to read the other accusations, let me know in the comments below, or let me know in Discord DMs or whatever you want to go. Tag that subscribe button, tag that like button, support on Patreon, my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. But yeah, I am Dat, and I've given you my attack. I hope you enjoy. Have a great day.